opportunities for each other.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area. That could be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Their passing right now is on another level.
Sweet. The last 5 buckets, all off of assists, teamwork at the offensive end.
And the free throw, no good. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
The Eagles with the lead. And here's Day. Softly drops in the floater.
5 straight baskets finished in the paint, taking it right at him.
You'd like to see the defense toughen up. Getting pushed around under the hoop is a bad look.
To the inside. Levesque, rejected by Day.
And scouts love seeing this. Point guard like Day coming up with impressive blocks. Wow. Adding to the lead in the cruelest way possible.
Yeah, that's a stomach punch.
Very little resistance from the defense. You've got to take a little more pride in protecting the hoop.
Vlad Dermanenko for 3. It's hauled in by the Eagles. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Outside, Day. It's stolen by Ramadas. Dermanenko with it. Outside Levesque. Inside. Ramadas' shot is good.
Have to admit, Ramadas can really go to work inside. Able to find his way to a nice shot in the paint.
Sheffield outside. From the line. Again, Newark East.
And now that's 10 points in a row that have come right at their front door.
Hey, they're just getting handled down there. Have to toughen up, make a stand.
And that one's good for Porter.
Hornets shooting guard Dermanenko with a clean feed. He seems to have a great sense for offensive ball movement.
Down low, ball's knocked loose. And it's stolen away by Dermanenko. Pass to Ramadas. And Ash Ramadas slams it in. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Left side, it's Day. Junior outside. Launches a 3. Drains the triple.
Tremendous start offensively. They're shooting the ball extremely well.
Making the most of every opportunity. The fans love it, and Coach has got to like what he's seeing.
And the basket by Levesque.
And both teams coming out of the gate scorching hot. Points going up in a hurry.
Let's see how long they can keep this torrid pace going. But what a fun start to the game.
Here's Sheffield. It's stolen by Ramadas. Here's the break. Here's Erickson. Newark East grabs the miss. One-on-one fast break. Again, Newark East.
And hey, Lack takes the shot when you give it to him. The D has to respect his mid-range J.
Here's Ramadas. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly right there. They got that quick hitter.
And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
And here's Stephen Porter from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Bobby Erickson.
That's his 4th straight make right off the bat. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself.
It's the type of start you hope for, no question.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. Fast break. Here we go. It's stolen by Sheffield. All alone. And James Marceda slams it in.
Gotta be opportunistic sometimes on defense. There, Sheffield does exactly this and gets rewarded for it.
Right side Erickson. Shoots over Lack. But they recover it. The shot, no good. Ahead. Good for the 5th time tonight, and he remains perfect.
Paint points are fueling that team.
Absolutely. And I want to see the D step up to this challenge. Get mad. Get aggressive. Erickson, you're talking about a pure scorer. He almost reminds me of like a young Devin Booker out there.
Sheffield outside. Inside. Up top, it's Day. Junior left side. From 10 feet out. And the Eagles tack on 2 more.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
Count it. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Returns today. Pass to Junior. To the inside. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop, a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Tries it from 19, and the Eagles tack on 2 more.
That's been a go-to shot for them today, fellas.
Yeah, they found that sweet spot between the paint and the three-point line, and they are knocking them down.
Ball going up court, and it's Ramadas missing.
Through this first period, they put in the effort on the glass.
Love how they're setting this physical tone early. And you'll be hard-pressed to win a game giving up buckets this easily.
Yeah, they've got to dig their heels in, find a way to get some stops.
Here's Ramadas. Gets it to go for his 6th field goal from the floor. He's now 6 for 10.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Pass to Marceda. Deflected. And they're on the break. Dermonenko up top. To the paint. Here's Ramadas. Score the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Great pass from Vlad there, showing how selfless he can be, moving the ball to the open man.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
And that one drops for him.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
And the basket by Ramadas.
And how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
Here's Marceda, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy looks.
Sometimes these body blows will wear you down defensively. We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Count that one.
He has been ever present in the paint, getting so many of his points from in tight.
Outside, Day. KJ Day is doubled. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And that one's good for Junior.
Just no fire from them on defense right now. They're getting destroyed in the paint.
It's actually a little embarrassing. Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles. Impressive awareness from the big man, Ramadas, spotting the uncovered teammate and sharing the rock with him.
Outside, Black. To the middle, Sheffield. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a hot start.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Now their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
And the basket by Ramadas.